Good evening and welcome to YHC TV. You're watching Dexter Bearcat Football live from Charles Bland Stadium. I'm Ed Gargas alongside our good friend Travis Quatermas. It's senior night here at Seed Bland Stadium, But Dexter's had a challenging year, coming in 1-6 on the evening, facing the number 3 team in district, Park Hill Central, coming in with a record of 5-2. So, Travis, what all do we know about Park Hills right now?
Well, it's no secret what the Rebels are going to come here and do. They play a very ball control style of offense. They like to keep the ball on the ground. They want to ground out those 6, 8, 10, 12 play drives and just really run it down your throat. This is a big senior-oriented team, basically the same team that came in here last year and shocked the Bearcats in overtime during the playoffs. So we really have our hands full tonight, Ed.
Absolutely. They do a lot of scheming in the backfield, and they pull their line a lot, and like to squeeze from one side to the other and keep the defensive line guessing as exactly where the ball's going to go, what hole they're going to shoot through. They don't do, like I said, don't do a whole lot of things, but what they do extremely well.
No doubt about it.
Typically come in here and they're a little bit bigger and physical. So we expect to see the same thing again tonight. Could be a prelude for just a couple of weeks. Right now, like I said, Park Hill is sitting at number 3 in the district, and Dexter sitting at number 6. And so we'll have game number 9 next week down in Malden. And if everything else holds true in the district, that 10th game is the first round of playoff. The 6th-ranked team will play the 3rd-ranked team.
That's right.
At the 3rd-ranked team's field. So. Could be a prelude for just a couple of weeks to come if everything holds steady. So, but like we said, senior night tonight. A lot of seniors on the team. There's a lot of pride out down there, and they know they've struggled. They've been in a lot of games. A couple have gotten away from us, but we've been in a lot of the games, just not on the heavy end of the score when the final bell sounded. So they're looking to come out and make a couple of statements here the last couple of weeks of the season and position themselves for maybe a little bit of an upset run through the district.
Well, that's certainly what I know Coach Pixley is looking for. Certainly the Bearcats are just a few plays away from having several more wins than they do this season. It's really going to take a great defensive effort tonight. They're really going to need to get Park Hills 3 and out a lot of times, try to force some turnovers, and really execute well on offense. It's going to take 4 strong quarters of Bearcat football to pull out the victory over this very strong Park Hills Central team.
And with that, you see the Bearcat team there on the sideline. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the coin toss and kickoff. Again, you're watching Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Check out the new specials at the Dexter Pizza Company on Business 60. Spaghetti and Meatball Monday. Take Home Tuesday. 60-cent wings on Wednesday. $1 meal drinks on Thirsty Thursday. $2 off extra large pizzas on Fill Me Up Friday. Free salad with any meal on Saturday Salad Day. And Stuff Yourself Sunday. Bring your church bulletin for free drinks with buffet. Delivery available in Dexter and Bloomfield. That's the Dexter Pizza Company, 624-7499.
At First National Bank, we are committed to helping our communities thrive and grow by providing a solid financial foundation on which our neighbors can build their dreams. Banking decisions are made here in our communities, where we understand the needs of our customers. We service our loans in-house and don't sell your loans off to other banks with whom you have no personal relationship. Come, let us help you reach your dreams. First National Bank, with 4 convenient locations to serve you. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
Join us throughout fall at the Dexter Queen for your traditional pig basket and your favorite treat of choice. Popular new items on the menu are barbecue nachos and the barbecue tater. And don't forget that new skinny pig. And don't leave without trying our delicious Cyclone of the Month or our banana split. Our traditional hot sauce is now available in 12-ounce squeeze bottles, and Dexter Queen t-shirts are on sale as well. Order ahead by calling 624-2330 and take advantage of our new drive-thru. See you soon.
Hello, I'm Terry Swinger, and I'm a candidate for Missouri State Senate. And I'd like to wish the Dexter Bearcats and all of our area football teams a safe and successful season. Not only does football help our youth physically, but there's a lot of life skills to be learned too. Cooperation, leadership, and sportsmanship. I'd like to wish all of our area teams the best. Again, I'm Terry Swinger, I'm running for State Senate, and I would love to have your vote on November the 6th.
You'll receive a higher grade of home care from A-Plus Medical Equipment, the only locally owned home medical equipment provider in Dexter and the surrounding area. We offer numerous services to provide for your home medical needs. And now available at A-Plus Medical Equipment, diabetic shoes. Stop by and see our large selection in our display room. If you're not satisfied with your current provider service, call A-Plus Medical Equipment at 624-2300 or visit us at our location behind the Hickory Log Restaurant in Dexter.
And we're back. There you see, just finished the coin toss. Looks like Dexter will receive. They'll receive in the north end of the stadium. Park Hills will kick from the south end. Travis, also want to remind our listeners, to the best of our ability, we'll keep you updated of the Cardinal game tonight, starting in about 30 minutes. Game 5 of the divisional championship. Winner will advance to play San Francisco Sunday evening or Sunday in San Francisco. Cardinals dropping a heartbreaker last night in the bottom of the ninth with a walk-off home run by Worth there with no outs. But so 2-2, best of 5 tonight decides it all. Wainwright on the mound for the Cardinals.
Well, the Cardinals are no stranger to these kind of situations, and I really like their chances tonight.
You bet. Hey, and real quick, we want to remind everybody tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. Deep for the Bearcats will be Chase Young and Ryan Joyner. And here we go with the kick to the up back. Bobbled and then falling on, so the Bearcats will start on their 25-yard line.
John Comfort there kicking off for the Rebels.
As number 32, Noah Cronk, recover the kick for the Bearcats. Travis, I believe this is the first game this year we're not playing in the rain.
Beautiful weather for football here in Dexter, Missouri.
Absolutely. The rains came through early this morning, but been a little overcast, maybe a little bit of sunshine today. But beautiful night for football this evening, as you just said. Dowdy under center. Quick handoff to Fells. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the Bearcats are going to have much success tonight running up the gut on this very large Park Hill Central defensive line. They haven't been giving up very many points this season.
Boy, just looking out there at their right guard, number 72, Joe Mitchell, 5'10", 260. Takes up a lot of space on that front side for Park Hills. Joyner, the tailback. Joyner rolls out. He's got Young open, complete, out of bounds at the 48-yard line for a first down. So good execution there between the quarterback and his wide receiver.
Chased out of bounds there by number DJ Buchanan, wearing number 12 for the Rebels.
About a 22-yard completion there.
Good start for quarterback DJ Dowdy.
Dowdy under center. Fells hands off to Wick. Excuse me, Fells was the up back, I was going to say, but Wick with the tailback with the handoff, and he snuffed out at the line of scrimmage for a slight loss.
Tackled by number 49, Austin Caldwell. He's a 6'1", 190-pound junior.
As you said in the pregame, Park Hill's returning a lot of players from last year, so a team that made it to the second round of the state playoffs last year. Dowdy rolls out to the left, looks across the middle, intended for Page.
Just a little behind him there.
Unable to police that up, bring up third down and just over 10 yards. So a lot of experience for the Rebels this year. So I'm kind of glancing down through here. There's still several juniors out there on the field for them again this year.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to be good for many years yet to come. And, you know, only lost by 1 point in overtime to St. Gen earlier this season.
From the shotgun, Dowdy steps up, eludes the rush. He's got a little space. He's in pursuit. Key block there by Chase Young to free him up and get the first down plus an additional 6-7 yards. So about a 17, 18-yard scamper there for the quarterback, Dowdy.
Nice scramble there by DJ. He eluded a couple of tacklers there in the background, really made something out of nothing on that play.
Absolutely. There on the replay, you just saw the key block there by Chase Young, ensuring the first down. Hand off to Joyner, gets around the outside, tripped up, but ball loose, but caused by the ground, but a gain of about 2. Not quite 3 as he gets to the south side of the 30-yard line, but still north of the 29.
The Rebel defender there made a nice open field shoestring tackle there on Ryan, or he could have turned that into a lot more yardage.
Absolutely, as he tried to get out to the 8-hole. Dowdy back, quick pass tipped.
That was batted down at the line.
Pass intended for Chase Young. So
I believe that was
there by the Rebels.
I believe that was number 35, Colton Bryan. He's 6'3", 220, a defensive end, and I believe he got that big paw in the air and knocked that pass down.
Boy, looking at him from our angle, he is a tall son of a gun, isn't he? From the shotgun. Fells with good blocks. He picked up the rush complete to Ethan Stevens for a first down. He's brought down. Good open field tackle by the Rebels there as he's brought down at the 18-yard line. So the Bearcats showing very efficient on third down so far this evening.
The tackle made there by number 7, Hunter Courtois, and he's also their quarterback on offense.
Good hard run, hit twice, third time, Brad Wick. You know, Brad very seldom this year has been brought down on that first hit. Grinds out almost 2 yards there. Good hard run by Brad.
Tough kid. He keeps his feet moving even after you hit him, and that always lets you pick up a few extra yardage. Looked like number 9, Cody Harrison, on the initial hit there for the Rebels. He's a 5'9", 185-pound senior.
Dowdy under center with Joyner in the back. Pitch out to Joyner as he tries to get outside. He cuts back up. He's met by 3 Rebels. Looks like a loss of 1, maybe 2. See where they spot him. Looked like he had a little space outside. Not sure he had the speed to get around the defenders. They had the angle on him, and he tried to cut it back up, and the linebackers met him right there, Travis.
A good pursuit there by Park Hills. They snuffed that out in a hurry. Another 3rd and long for the Dexter Bearcats.
3 receivers right. Dowdy rolls out. He's got some options. Across the middle to Stevens. Completed about the 9-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they spot him. He's right at the first down marker. Referee looking now.
No indication yet.
And he signals first down, so it'll be 1st and goal with 8 minutes, 12 seconds to go here in the first quarter, with, again, another big third down play by the Bearcats.
They've converted every third down on this drive, Ed, and they've looked good doing it. By far the best offensive possession of the Bearcats this season, in my opinion.
Got some movement by the Rebels, then the Bearcat moved. We'll see what they call this. And he was in the set position, then he raised his hand off the ground. So that's going to be on the Bearcats, as it was not an encroachment offsides from the Rebels. So the Bearcats going to back up 5 yards.
The defense is allowed to move as long as they don't cross over into the neutral zone and draw the offensive lineman offsides.
Still 1st and goal from the 14 now instead of the 9. Quick pitch out to Wicks, eludes one, hit at the 10, dives forward, so he's about at the original line of scrimmage. Or excuse me, no, he got across the 15, not the 10. So he got a yard of it back, almost 2. So it'll be a 2nd and goal from just inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, Ed, those 5 yards are huge inside the red zone.
Absolutely.
Got to be disciplined, especially inside the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, coming left, big rush from the touchdown as the receiver went for the ball, missed it. Complete to Ethan Stevens, the freshman, for a touchdown, and the Bearcats strike first with 7:02 to go here in the first. Great execution and great concentration from Ethan Stevens with the reception as the much larger defender stepped in front but could not bat it away and even swept it in. And
great pass by DJ, putting it up where only Ethan could get it.
Brad Wick with the kick. It's up. It's good. So 7:02 to go in the first quarter. Bearcats strike first on top 7-0. Travis, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Bagby Investment Consultants in Dexter. Bagby Investment Consultants is a fee-based advisory firm that specializes in giving investment advice, management, and financial planning services. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call at 573-624-4771. Dexter Pizza Company is now under new ownership and have returned the classic recipes. A lunch buffet is available daily along with the popular cookie dough pizza. Call 573-624-7499 to order or visit them on Business 60. So again, one of the rare times this season also the Bearcats find themselves out scoring first. We did against Poplar Bluff, and I think that might be it. I apologize. I have not seen all the road games. But either way, exciting.
We did jump out on Kennett in the one game we have won.
Yes.
Nice play calling there by Coach Pixley. Teams have been really keying on Cody.
Short kick. Ball's dropped. Ball's on the ground. May be recovered. The Bearcats were there. Park Hill saying they have it. Now Dexter is. Rebels had it at first, but it came loose. And referee signals Park Hill's ball, so they're going to start at their 20, we're going to call it 28-yard line. But good hustle by the Bearcats and scrambling for that ball.
Well, to finish my earlier thought, teams have been really keen on Chase Young. He's been our big offensive weapon, and now we've mixed young Ethan Stevens into the mix, and I'm not quite sure that Park Hill Central was ready for that. So good play calling. Let's see if the defense can answer the bell now.
Hand off to 9. He cuts it back up. Good blocking out in front. Good hard run there by Cody Harrison for a first down. Looks to be at about the 44-yard line. So about a 16-yard run.
That was a nice opening play by the Rebels.
As we talked about in the pregame, they do a lot of movement in the back, misdirections and squeezing, so we'll see what happens. This time run it to the left, met by Bearcats. Good defense there for a short gain of about 2, bringing up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, a number of Bearcats in on that tackle. I believe led by number 42, Jonathan Page, making the initial contact there for Dexter.
I believe Chase Snow and Logan Katermas was in there as well. Not 100% on that, but we might as well give them
I'm sure
credit.
they were all in there. Good surge there from the defensive line.
Number 9 again, Harrison, with a gain of about 2. Got to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 6, maybe 7.
Chase No on the tackle there. Good play there by the senior.
Interesting call. Had 3 wide receivers to the short side of the field, still chose to run to the short side of the field. That's a lot of players over there.
Now, this is what we talked about in the pregame, Ed. Here we've got them in 3rd down, and we need to get the Rebels off the field and get back on offense.
Absolutely.
Let's see if this Bearcat defense can rise to the challenge.
Derek Mitchell, the tailback. Pass, got to go out right. Overthrown
Incomplete.
slightly, intended for number 30, Daniel Marler. He was open. Not sure he would have made it for the first down. He had about 3 yards to go had he caught it.
No, I don't think he was going to get the first down even had he caught it. Good defense there by the Bearcats, forcing the Rebels to punt. This is what Coach Pixley wants to do. He wants to keep that Rebel offense on the sideline.
Looks like number 3, John Comfort, in to punt for the Rebels. Snaps back, kicks up. High kick. Will be down at the Bearcat 22-yard line. So the Bearcats, with 5:12 to go, will take over on their second offensive possession. And quickly, Travis, if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field services on not only this field, but numerous ones in the areas such as Sykeston and Portageville and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing service possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com. Dowdy will line up under center. Rolls out to the right. Across the middle, intended for Page. Well defended there by number 7.
Hunter Courtois? Courtois?
We'll find out here just a minute. Excellent call there. You're right. It is Hunter Courtois as we check the visiting coaches and film crew.
Starts with a C. It does sound a lot like Quartermus, though, doesn't it? I wonder if we're related.
So 2nd and 10. Hand off Wick as he's met in the backfield.
Number 72, Joe Mitchell, and boy, he is a load in there in the middle. The 5'10", 260-pound junior.
5'10", 260, that's a lot of weight, not spread out over a lot of size.
Taking up a lot of real estate right there in the middle of that defensive line. Dexter just really has got nothing up the middle up tonight.
Yeah. They replaced him with a little guy, 66, Brandon Jones, 6'2", 220.
Yeah.
From the shotgun. Oh, collapse on him, able to bring him down. Dowdy almost spun loose, but after 3rd and about 11, it's a loss of about 8. Bring up 4th and long. So a few defensive adjustments on the defense of the Bearcat passing game, and made sure they didn't have any of the repeat of what we saw in that first possession.
They got good penetration on that defensive series, and I believe that was number 35, Colton Bryan, on the sack. First one of the night for the Rebels.
Low snap from the 3-yard line. And out of bounds just south of the 45. Going to put it at the Bearcat 46-yard line.
Good field position here for the Rebels as they start their second offensive series.
Yes. Winning on the football field doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition, practice upon practice. The lessons learned by our Dexter student athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in character that sports help to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Inside handoff to Harrison again. He breaks through the line, shows his speed. So he's brought down by Fells at the 28-yard line. So about a 14-yard scamper, but Cody Harrison, 5'9", 185 for the Rebels, plays the fullback position, and he just gets through that hole, and then he took off with some lightning speed.
Big hole there for him to run through.
Courtois under center. Hand off again to the up back. He's a hard guy to bring down. Number 38, Reed Lucas, took a couple of hits, but he grinds it out just about for a first down. Depends on the spot. He's going to be, looks just shy of it. He's down at the 19-yard line for the Bearcats, so second and short. We've got a timeout on the field. It's this timeout against Dexter. With that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. Again, you're watching Bearcat Football live on YEC TV.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, your local source for everyday hardware essentials such as shovels, tools, mower, and welding parts. Now offering all new Case IH apparel for all ages, including kids. Of course, we've got the big tractors, but we have toy tractors too. A great gift for a future farmer. Check out our Bush Hog zero-turn lawnmowers and visit our friendly staff off of Highway 25 south of Malden.
When he decided to run for the Senate seat, I said, anything that I can do to help, I'll do.
If elected, his voice will be heard, but more importantly, respected.
People that are out there will understand more about Doug and appreciate him the same way that I do.
I would urge anybody voting to just look at Doug's history.
And I'm proud of him for taking the opportunity at this point in his life to run and to represent me and other people like me.
What he says he'll do.
And there you see the Bearcat Marching Band. I believe they're called the Marching Bearcats.
I think that's right.
So we got a second and short from the Bearcat 19. Courtois under center. Hand off to the tailback. He's good for the first down as he's brought down at about the 14-yard line. And this is where he talked about Travis early in the pregame that they just like those grinding drives right up the middle, getting your 4 to 6 yards,
just
keeping the ball, running down the clock.
Just like trying to tackle a steamroller. Good tackle there by Logan Quatermas.
Harrison back in as fullback. Mitchell tailback with the ball, tries to get outside, unsuccessful. He's going to be brought down for after a short gain of about 2. Bearcats with the ball, but referee saying the ball got loose by the ground, therefore not a fumble. So it looks to be second and 8.
Nice pursuit there by the Bearcat defense. We saw a gang of red jerseys on that tackler, or on the running back. Good job there by the defense.
Reverse to number 30. That'd be Daniel Marler as he cut it back in the midfield, back to the right, and he's brought down real close to the first down. We'll see what they signal.
I believe that was Jonathan Fells, number 45, again on the tackle. You know, we've commented on it all season, Ed. Those black numbers on those red jerseys are making it tough to read the numbers all the time. We apologize if we get a number wrong.
Yeah. He was just shy of the first down, so it's 3rd and inches from the 4.
Big stand here for the Bearcats.
And we got a first down and a touchdown. Number 28, Derek Mitchell, follows his blockers right up through the 2-hole, and 4 yards later, touchdown Rebels as they're back on the field or on the scoreboard now with 1:42 to go here in the first quarter.
Mitchell has been their big weapon out of the backfield all year long, and right there he showed why.
Looks like they lining up for 2. So
We've
we have
seen
Reed
this
Lucas,
before.
the up back, and Mitchell, the tailback. And it goes to Mitchell with fullback in front. He's into for the 2-point conversion. So with 1:42 to go in the first quarter, Rebels take the lead 8-7. Hey, Travis, want to remind everybody that Pizza Hut has the big box dinner, or excuse me, the big dinner box is back with 2 medium, 1 topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of 8 wings, stuffed pizza rollers, or Tuscany pasta for just $19.99. Follow Pizza Hut on Facebook and Twitter to receive special offers exclusive to fans and followers. Give them a call at 573-624-5333. So just like that, Rebels are back in this game. Hey, also, yeah, thank you, Rick. We want to remind everybody, you see it at the bottom of your screen. Let us know what you think of the broadcast. Shoot us an email at sports@yhctv.com. We'd love to hear from any and all of you. We'll share all appropriate comments with our viewers, and hope you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Kick. Placed up by Chase Young, right up the middle. Tries to get to the wedge, but good pursuit by the Rebels, and he's brought down at about the 30-yard, going to be the 29-yard line of the Bearcats. I think they're going to spot it on. So with 1:36, Bearcat offense back on the field for their 3rd possession of the evening.
And let's hope these our Bearcats can really respond to that drive by the Rebels, just like they did their opening drive. Let's see if they can get some of that magic working again, Ed.
Absolutely. See Chase Young coming near side. Ethan Stevens wide side receivers. Dowdy's looking to his left, but he's pocket collapsed quick on him. It's number 50 and 28. 50 is Blake Nephew, and 28 Derek Mitchell. So as soon as he saw it collapse, and he took 1 step up, and then it was just gone. And good defense there by the Rebels for a sack and a 2-yard loss.
Their 2nd sack of the evening.
So from the shotgun, Wick in the slot. Roll out. Chase Young just not quite able to get out of the grasp. Is that number 25?
Yes.
35.
Colton Bryan.
So good pursuit there by Bryan.
220-pound defensive end. He's a senior.
That's not the first time we've called his number.
And I'm sure it won't be the last. That was a good open field tackle again. If he doesn't make that shoestring tackle there, Ed, Chase has got a lot of real estate in front of him.
Chase almost back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up a 3rd and 10. Fells across the middle, and there it collapsed again on him. Number 28, Derek Mitchell, for another sack, and Dowdy a little slow getting up. He's favoring that ankle a little bit.
He's a real weapon on both sides of the football, it looks like.
It's got to bring up 4th and 14, but where's the siren for the end of the first quarter? With that, Rebels on top 8-7. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Dexter Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Montgomery Bank is a family-owned bank that has been providing easier and friendlier financial solutions to our customers since 1957. Montgomery Bank and its employees are very proud to be a part of and serve the Dexter community. Our commitment to provide both financial and volunteer support to our area is a part of our corporate culture, which is to give back to the communities we serve. The employees would like to wish the Dexter Bearcats the best of luck this season. To learn more about Montgomery Bank, visit our location at 140 South Walnut or online at montgomerybank.com. Montgomery Bank, member FDIC.
A proven leader dedicated to fairness and justice. Rob Mayer has handled over 2,300 criminal and civil cases during his 15 years as attorney. Rob Mayer believes every citizen who enters our courts deserves to be heard and treated with respect. They want their case handled fairly and in an impartial manner, based on the law and the facts of the case. As your judge, Rob Mayer will be guided by those principles. He earned your trust in Jefferson City. Now let's put him to work at home. Leadership you know, values you can trust. Vote Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge. Paid for by Missourians for Mayor, Nancy Mayer, Treasurer.
And we're back. The punt by the Bearcats. It's a dandy. A lot of height. Gets a roll. And a good pursuit by Jonathan Fells. bringing down number 30. Daniel Marlar with the return, but about a 14-yard return. I believe he scooped that up at about the 40-yard line.
Sophomore Tim Spence also in on the hit. Once again, the Park Hills Rebels will start an offensive possession in the Bearcat side of the field.
Okay, so from the shotgun this time, we got Braden Marion in as quarterback now. See, hands off to number 30, Daniel Marlar.
Yeah, hitting the backfield there by number 1, Trevor Waldner. Good penetration there from the junior linebacker.
Not sure if this is just a different offensive set for the coach or if Courtois is hampered. I see him standing on the sideline. Doesn't appear to be injured. But Braden Marion, 6 foot, 160-pound sophomore. He rolls to his right, looks to pass, releases, incomplete, just short. Marlar diving back, but on it, ball's on the ground before he's able to get his arms under it.
Nice penetration there in the backfield by number 51, Logan Quatermas. I think forced the pass a little bit, and incompletion was the result. This is a real different offensive look for the Rebels, and I think they're just trying to keep this Bearcat defense honest.
Absolutely. More of the spread offense. Fake the inside, then misdirection. Back to Harrison. He got through the 3-hole pretty quick, and he's brought down after about a 7-yard gain. Got to be about a half-yard short for the first down, bringing up 4th down.
I believe that was number 10, Ryan Joyner, on the tackle.
So it looks like 4th and 2.
And Courtois is back in the game.
You see Reed Lucas and Derek Mitchell.
Big defensive stand here for the Bearcats.
They hand it to Mitchell. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but got his hand down, kept his knees off the ground. He grinds out about a 7-yard gain as he's brought down at the 29-yard line.
He really
shrugged off
that first tackle. Took about 3 Bearcats to bring him down. Yeah. That young man is a load.
It's a nice hard run there by the Rebels. That's not anything that surprises us, though. We've seen them do it for the last 2 years. Hand off there to Mitchell again.
Again, number 1, Trevor Waldner in the backfield. He's getting good penetration tonight, and that's what we need to stop those end arounds.
Very little gain, so 2nd and a long 9. Courtois has stayed in the game. Quarterback for the Rebels. 3 backs. Hands it to the middle back, number 38, Reed Lucas, excuse me again, for a gain of about 4.
I didn't see who tripped him up, but one of our defensive linemen must have just got an arm on his ankle or his leg and caused him to stumble.
So brings up 3rd and about 3, maybe 4.
Really like to see the Bearcats load the box here. There's no secret here what Park Hills is going to do.
3 backs again. This time hits the up back. Short of the first down. Well, we'll see where they spot it.
Looks to be about a yard short.
And we got a timeout. Dexter. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
And we're back, 4th and inches for the Rebels. They've had success running right up the middle, and they try to get fumble ball on the ground. The ball did go forward. If the Rebels recovered it, it may be a first down.
But the Bearcats
referees are signaling Bearcat ball, so great defense there by the Bearcats. A good recovery of the fumbled ball.
Yeah, not a good handoff there from Courtois. I don't believe the running back ever had control of the football, and it rolled forward right into a Bearcat defender's arms.
Excellent call there, as you'll see the replay here. And there you see, right, he was 2 steps and no ball at the line of scrimmage. So with 8:35 to go here in the first half, we'll see what Coach Pixley has in mind for this offensive set. As the referees are conferencing. Dr. Gibbons out on the field. One of the referees may have got tangled up, but there you see the bottom of your field or your screen. Let us know what you think of the broadcast. Shoot us an email at sports@yhctv.com. Just got a first quarter stats from our good friend Brett Dorton. It's he and Jason Comfort and Scott Nelson, statisticians for the Bearcats this year. Real quick, Travis, I'll hit on some team highlights while we got the timeout. But first downs, even. Park Hills and Dexter both with 5. Yards on the ground, it looks like net yards. Park Hills with 93, Dexter Bearcats with 10. Passing yards, though, Bearcats with 56, Park Hills with 0. Then, so total net yards for the first quarter, Park Hills 93, Bearcats 66.
All right, for Park Hill Central, rushing the ball, Derek Mitchell has 6 attempts for 24 yards. They're led in rushing by Cody Harrison, 4 attempts for 43 yards. Reed Lucas has 2 rushes for 16 yards. For the Dexter Bearcats, DJ Dowdy has 4 rushes for 16 yards. I'm sorry, for 3 yards. Bradwick, 4 attempts, 2 yards. Ryan Joyner, 2 rushes for 2 yards. Just not a lot going on the ground there for the Bearcats. A little more success through the air. Quarterback DJ Dowdy is 4 of 7 for 56 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Stevens has 3 receptions for 33 yards, and Chase Young 1 reception for 23 yards.
Dowdy with a handoff to Young. He gets outside, turns it upfield, gets knocked out of bounds at about the Bearcat 26, maybe 27. We'll see where they spot it. He's going to be close to a first down. But it looks like he's going to be a yard short, maybe not quite a full yard, just shy of his first down. So it'll be 2nd and inches. So good run there by Chase Young. The official timeout was a timeout due to an official's injury. As Dr. Gibbons seeing him taking a look at the knee and ankle of one of the officials.
And now the officials have called for the measurement on that run from Chase Young.
There's the look, and it's going to be about 6 inches short of a first down.
The nose of the football, Ed.
You got it.
And I tell you, that's about all we've been able to pick up running the football so far. So maybe that bodes well for us here.
They'll now set the ball 8:29 to go here in the first half. It's been a pretty entertaining football game. Cardinals just getting ready to receive the first pitch in Washington. And there's the whistle, so Dowdy up under center. Empty backfield. Oops, excuse me, Wick there to fullback. He was hit at the line. He tried to run out of it. We'll see if they give him credit for his forward progress, or if he's down, they're going to spot it. Okay, looks like they will stop him at his forward progress stop. And he's going to lose just a little bit. So bring up. Oh, nope. He did get across the line and before he was hit, so it looks like they're signaling a first down. But hold on a second, as I may have spoke too soon. I thought I saw.
Well, they did indicate
signal.
First down.
So looking like they're going to bring the chains out again. It's Wick. He got to the line of scrimmage, but he was hit almost immediately upon, driven backwards. So going to bring up third down. Looks to be still about 6 inches. See Ryan Joyner bringing the play in. Brad Wick coming to the sideline. Now they'll reset the ball again here on the near side of the field.
It's going to be a big third down right here for the Bearcats, Ed. They really need to get this first down. They need to keep the chains moving.
You bet. Great work by the line and gain crew. About as busy as they've been all season.
Very stingy Rebels defense against the run tonight, so this is going to be a big third down. Our offensive line really needs to get off the ball well and get a good surge here.
So Dowdy will be up under center. Joyner in the backfield. This time Dowdy's going to keep it. He leaned forward, but he was not back. We got a flag on the play. We'll see what the call is.
I believe Dowdy is short. We'll see what the flag is.
Face mask against the Rebels, so that will be a first down for the Bearcats.
Huge penalty against Park Hills there. They clearly had DJ stop short of the first down. It looked from our vantage point anyway, but we'll take the first down any way we can get it, Ed.
Absolutely. It's the incidental face mask, only a 5-yard penalty. But enough for the first down as he only needed about 5 inches. So 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 32-yard line. Dowdy in the shotgun. Stevens in motion, handoff. He takes off to the outside. He tries to get around the corner. Good pursuit by number 3, John Comfort of the Rebels, sealing off the corner. And as Ethan turned it upfield, he was brought down for very little, actually, well, no gain it looks like.
Yeah,
so the
nice
Rebels
open.
Just a great job stringing that out.
Nice pursuit there by Comfort. Again, had Cody been able to turn that corner, he could have made something out of that.
Ethan Stevens there, number 7, getting a lot of playing time because of the injury to Cody Nelson. 2nd and 10. Handoff there to Wick. Eludes one, but there's another Rebel right there, and Wick's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a short loss to bring up 3rd and about almost 12. We'll call it 3rd and 11.
Ed, I think the Bearcats are going to have to get the passing game going again. They had real success with that early in the first quarter. That will loosen up that stingy defensive line of Park Hills. If they can get the pass going, that's going to loosen up that defensive line and maybe open up something for our running backs.
But credit the Rebels defense, because in that 2nd and 3rd series, the pass blocking collapsed and the Rebels with 3 sacks. Dowdy rolls to his left. He's got deep. Young comes back for it and complete. Now it will be a foot race.
Now it's a foot race to the end zone.
Harrison cut him off. It leaves 2. Young brought down at the 2. So 19 and 48. We'll call it about a 67-yard reception, including the yards after the catch. But great catch as the ball was a little short. Young just comes back for it.
I believe the Park Hills defenders got in the way. They were playing center field looking for the interception and just flat got in each other's way. And as you mentioned, Chase stepped up, made the catch, and great yards after the catch as well.
And great pursuit
Bearcats really in business now.
Great pursuit by Cody Harrison to turn Chase upfield and ultimately brought down by John Comfort. Fake the handoff to Ryan, and then he's brought down for a loss.
Number
back
3,
at about the
Comfort
11-yard line. So good to spot him on the 10 to bring up 2nd and goal just south of the 10-yard line. While the Rebels are really big through the middle, both ends displaying a lot of speed, quickness.
Yeah, just big across the line, and that's why we haven't got much going up the middle.
Quick pass out to Stevens. 1 to beat. Knocked out of bounds by number 7.
That was Curtois. Running Stevens out of bounds there. What about the 4 or 5 yard lines?
They're going to spot him between the 5 and 6, so 3rd and 5.5.
Number 10, Ryan Joyner checking in for the Bearcats. He's been the workhorse all year for Dexter in the backfield.
Stevens in motion. DJ looking to his right. The Rebels were there quick. No chance for DJ on that play. Brought down again at the 11-yard line. Bring up 4th and goal from the 11.
Boy, all 4 Rebel linemen were just in the backfield, just covered DJ up. Our offensive linemen are going to have to get off the ball better. They got to give DJ a little more protection than that.
Chase Young bringing in the play. Bearcats really have not had a field goal game this year. Bragwig with the extra points, but
I think they've only tried one on the year, and that was over at New Madrid, and they did miss that.
Joyner in the backfield. DJ looking right, steps up, eludes, and then ultimately spins but brought down. Good pursuit by the Rebels as he's brought down at about the 8-yard line, and the Rebels will take over on downs after 1st and goal at the 2. Rebels with 4 outstanding defensive plays and take over on downs. Got our first email, Travis. Brandy Dowdy, I love being able to watch my little brother play quarterback for the Bearcat all the way from Sarasota, Florida. Thank you, YAC. Well, Brandy, thank you very much. We're honored and proud to be able to bring you the game and glad you're getting able to watch DJ play.
One thing that's haunted Dexter all season is the inability to finish drives on offense, and we just saw it again really bite the Bearcats.
Ball's
the ball's
lost.
Down.
And Bearcats saying they have it back.
And they do.
And they do. So a good hard run by Reed Lucas, but at that 3rd hit,
and we
saw the hand come up without the ball.
Flag here.
And we do see the flag on the play or on the field now. See if that's going to be a celebration or personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct
against Park Hills.
We'll
so
see
another bad penalty against the Rebels. A little undisciplined here, and I'm sure their coach is going to have something to say to his players about it.
There you see the replay, and he lost the ball as he was coming through the line there. I think they're going to mark off 5. We'll see.
Unsportsmanlike should be 15, ought it not?
It would be half the distance as the ball was.
Okay.
They recovered. So they're going to have 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, let's hope our Bearcats can punch it in this time. That offensive line is going to have to rise to the challenge here.
Joyner in the backfield. Dowdy from the shotgun. Hand off to Joyner. Man, what speed from the defensive end, the right defensive end, number 38. We've seen him in the backfield, but Reed Lucas was there basically wrapping up Joyner about the same time Joyner is getting the ball.
Absolutely. Again, that's nothing new. We've seen it all season, Ed. This young offensive line of the Bearcats has struggled all season and to really protect their quarterback and open up lanes for their running backs, but they're really going to have to rise to the challenge here.
So a loss of 3s bring up 2nd and goal from the 10. And we got a play clock infraction. Delay of game. Bearcats, that's going to back it up another 5. Still 2nd and goal, but from the 15 now.
I think Dexter just had 10 football players out there.
I'm counting 10 now.
Yeah, we've only got 10 on the field right now.
And so Coach giving the play to a receiver. Can't see the number just yet, Travis, but we'll call it here in a second. As they've marched.
Number 31, I believe that's the sophomore, Austin Aldridge.
Correct. But
he's had some big plays this season. We'll see if the Bearcats want to target him here.
They moved the ball back up to the 10. I wonder if they no flag.
Okay, they did pick up the flag.
Okay. Young in motion. Dowdy looking to his left. Out to Young. Complete at the 4. Tackled immediately by number 7,
That's
Hunter
Courtois again. Nice open field tackle there.
That brings up 3rd and goal from the 4. Bradwick in the backfield this time. Whoops. Receiver fell down. He was trying to go to Chase Young, and Chase slipped on his cut, and there was nobody for DJ to throw the ball to. He reversed direction, tried to get out of there, but he's brought down at about the 7.
The Colton Bryan of the Rebels on the sack. Timeout, Park Hills.
So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. Again, you're watching Bearcat Football live on YAC TV.
The Powder Room of Dexter has new ownership, but still the same great Bare Minerals and Mario Badescu. All new lines featuring Lily Pulitzer and Lottie Dottie's jewelry. The Powder Room of Dexter now has women's clothing featuring Gypsy Junkies and Mud Pie, with new lines being added every week. We still offer the same great Princess and Little Divas parties starting at age 3 and up. Don't miss the new Bare Minerals launch at the Powder Room and Boutique of Dexter, located at 9 East Stoddard in historic downtown Dexter.
Okay, so it looks like the Bearcats are going to line up for a field goal. Brad Wick on the field setting his tee. Hey, at the middle of the first, Travis, 0-0. The Cardinals did not score their top half of the first.
DJ Dowdy will take the snap.
Ball's down, kick is up, blocked.
And blocked.
Recovered by the Rebels, and then tackled. Well, hit, and then brought down at about the 7-yard line. So good defensive stand there by the Rebels with the block.
Once again, the Bearcats failing to finish a drive. That's 2 trips inside the red zone. They've turned the ball over twice, and sadly, Dexter has been unable to convert. No points.
So 2:50 to go here in the first half. Good heads up by the Bearcat kicking team to go ahead and tackle the Park Hills guy because he caught it in the air. He can run it. There's some discussion going on now. So first down from, it looks like they spotted it at the 9 of the Bearcats. Courtois back in quarterback under center. Hands it to the up back, number 28, Reed 28, Derek Mitchell. Oh, wait, that was
I believe
38.
that was number 10 for the
Reed
Bearcats.
Lucas.
Ryan Joyner making that tackle.
The clock continues to tick. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Reverse. Read pretty well that time by the Bearcats after a gain of about 8. Number 30, Daniel Marler. So going to bring up third and short. Looks like about 1.5.
And I believe that was number 32, Noah Cronk, the sophomore, on the tackle for the Bearcats.
So it looks like now after the spot, it's going to be third and less than a yard. They're measuring.
Official measurement here.
So I call that a lot less than a yard.
I believe he's going to be a little short, but we'll see from the measurement. Nope.
First down.
First down. By the nose of the football.
So just shy of the 20-yard line.
2:02 left here in the first half. First down for the Park Hills Rebels.
And we just got an update here. Worth was on base, and Harper just tripled a deep center, so Washington jumps out to a quick 1-0 lead in the bottom of the first off Adam Wainwright and the St. Louis Cardinals. Motion, fake, reversed to Harrison, cuts back up to the middle, grinds out about 7 yards.
Number 7, Ethan Stevens, there on the tackle. The freshman making a good tackle there.
So 2nd and 2. Looks like the Yankees beat the Orioles 3-1 to advance in the playoffs as well.
Courtois back in the shotgun.
Oh, we got number 6 back in. The sophomore, Marion. And Harrison gets free and brought down from behind by number 31, Austin Aldridge, not giving up on the play, but
good open field tackle there by the sophomore.
Ball down at the Bearcat 32, so
Austin caught him by the shoestrings there.
About a 40-yard run by Harrison. Now Ryan Zimmerman had just homered to right center, and Brian Harper on third. Washington up 3-0 in the bottom of the first. Marion.
I believe this is going to be a false start against the Rebels.
Getting ready to say the same thing, Travis. All sides. Back it up. See John Bankin up here in the press box bringing by some halftime snacks. Great ribs from the Hickory Log. Thank you very much, John. And also some hot chocolate.
Much appreciated.
Marion. There we see Marler in motion again. And now we got a stoppage. We're going to have a timeout. Park Hills. So with that timeout, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Dexter Bearcat Football live on YAC TV.
The Stoddard County Republican Club asks that you support the following candidates on Election Day this November 6th. Carol Jarrell for the 2nd District Commissioner. Danny Talkington for 1st District Commissioner. Mike Watkins for County Treasurer. Darrell Penberthy for County Coroner. Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge. Dennis Fowler for State Representative. And Doug Leibla for State Senate. Remember to vote November 6th, Election Day. Paid for by the Stoddard County Republican Club, Evelyn Griffin, Treasurer.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
And again, Marion from the shotgun.
Got a blitz now.
And there you go, Dexter Bearcat. Great defense. Brought him down at the Bearcat 43-yard line.
And there were several Bearcats in on there. Ethan Stevens was blitzing from his safety position. Not sure who to really give that to. Looks like Logan Quitermus was in there, as well as number 11. That would be Holden Bruce. So there were several Bearcats in there to make the sack.
Have another timeout. 36 seconds to go here in the first half. We're going to keep it right here. Again, want to say thanks to Hickory Log, also Pizza Hut, Fiddler's Restaurant for bringing beverages and snacks up for the press box halftime all season long. Have been doing it for a number of years. Everybody here in the press box appreciates it, but just great patronage there by some local vendors and local restaurants here in Dexter for Bearcat football. So we'll have Marion in the shotgun again.
Loss of 10 on that previous play.
Harrison in the backfield. Marler in motion now. Roll to the left. Pass intended for Marler through the hands. A little bit of heat on that pass.
Right through the hands of number 30, Daniel Marler. It's going to bring up 3rd and long now for the Rebels. 3rd and 20, as a matter of fact. And we've got 32 seconds left in the first half.
So with 2 outs. Now still 3-0.
The Rebels go to their spread offense.
Marion
3rd
looking
and
to
long.
his left. Steps up into the pocket, across the middle. And incomplete. The ball looked like it bounced right before it got to. Pass intended for number 12, DJ Buchanan.
Again, so good pressure there from the Bearcat defense.
Incomplete pass, as our viewers know, stops the clock. 28 seconds to go.
4th and 20. Let's see if the Rebels will punt or if they're going to go for it. And they're going to go for it. Interesting decision here from the Rebels coaching staff.
Steps up, across the middle, complete to number 49. 49 being Austin Caldwell, so he's going to be short of the first down as he's down at the 29-yard line. So he's going to be about 6 yards shy of a first down. With 18 seconds to go, the Bearcats will take over on downs.
And Ryan Joyner was all over that play, really made a good open field tackle on the larger or the tight end there. And so that was an excellent play there by the Bearcat defense to force the turnover on downs.
Dowdy under center. He'll just take the knee. That's going to be the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half, we have Park Hill Rebels on top 8-7, as there's about a 6-second difference between the, 3, 2, 1, and there's the siren. So with that first half, Rebels on top 8-7. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back shortly with first half stats. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance is celebrating our 100th year. We started protecting rural farmers way back in 1910, insuring folks no one else would. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance has been a family business for 4 generations, and we continue that tradition today, providing solid home, farm, and commercial insurance at very competitive rates. When the ice storm hit us, we were out there with you. All of our claims were processed within days. And we will continue to provide the best coverage and the best service for the next 100 years. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance, a century of service.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And welcome back. As you see, the Dexter Bearcats stretching as here. Both teams are back on the field after halftime. We're moments away from starting the second half. Real quick, Travis, I'll hit some team highlights. First downs, both teams with 7. Rushing, Park Hills Central net rushing yards, 154 compared to just 4 yards for the Bearcats. And then passing, it looked like 15 yards for the Central Rebels, 132 for the Dexter Bearcats. So total yardage, 169 to 136 in favor of the Rebels. Two big stat here, though, is 2 fumbles by the Rebels and 2 fumbles lost by the Rebels, and no turnovers for the Bearcats. Why don't you go ahead and hit on some individual highlights for us?
All right, for the Park Hill Central Rebels, they have Derek Mitchell, 8 attempts for 33 yards, and then they're led in rushing by Cody Harrison, 6 attempts for 91 yards. Their quarterback, Hunter Courtois, has 1 for 5, no interceptions, no touchdowns for a total of 15 yards. They're led in receiving by Austin Caldwell. He has 1 reception for 15 yards. For the Dexter Bearcats, as you mentioned, only 4 net yards running the football. Chase Young was our leading rusher. He had 2 attempts for 11 yards, but with the negative yardage, only a net of 4 yards for the team. Much better success throwing the football in the first half for the Bearcats. Quarterback DJ Dowdy was 7 of 10, no interceptions, 1 touchdown, 132 yards through the air. Ethan Stevens had 4 receptions for 38 yards and 1 touchdown. Chase Young had 3 receptions for 94 yards. So great success through the air, Ed. No success on the ground. Let's see if the Bearcats can improve on that. We had a couple of missed opportunities there in the first half. We had the ball inside the Rebels' red zone twice and came away with no points. That's going to have to change if the Bearcats are going to pull this one out.
Yes, it is. And Bearcats received the first kick, so they'll be kicking to the Rebels to start this second half.
I just have a few scores here, Ed,
go ahead,
as pertains to our district. At halftime, Fredericktown is leading New Madrid County Central 35-0. In the Battle of the Dragons, the St. Genevieve Dragons are leading the DeSoto Dragons 35-0 at halftime. And then one other score from the teams up north, Farmington and Vianney tied at 28 at the half.
Good deal, and those of you at home may be tracking a little closer than us. The bottom of the second, Nationals are ahead 3-0, 2 outs in the bottom of the second at the moment from what we're able to follow on the internet and cell phones. So Park Hills will receive the north end of the field. Brad Wilk will be kicking for the Bearcats. So we talked a little bit about at halftime. Bearcats, a couple of opportunities, if not 3. They're in the red zone, unable to convert. But attribute that to just the standout defense of the Rebels. Wick, short kick, covered by Courtois, and he's down immediately, or downs it, at the 35-yard line of the Rebels. So he'll start with his, he'll start with his Rebels there in fine field position. Looks like they're actually going to spot it out almost at the 36-yard line of the Rebels. So a couple of different looks. their power formation we saw the most of. They had their sophomore quarterback marrying in a spread offense early in the first half, but we see Katori's up underneath center, straight ahead. Quarterback sneak, and he's just tripped up, but he gains about 3, almost 4 yards. Kind of a little different call there to get it started. But as we know, after the first 2 years with this Park Hills coach, he doesn't necessarily just follow the orthodox book, that's for sure.
No, this is a run-oriented team. They only threw the ball 5 times in the first half. We'll expect to see that same thing in the second half. They'll run the spread occasionally just to keep the defense honest, but this is a power-running football team.
Hand off up to Harrison. Harrison hit him as soon as he crossed the line of scrimmage, driven back, but they're going to credit him with a yard gain. Bring up 3rd and almost 4.
Had several Bearcat defenders stand him up. I believe that was number 1, Trevor Waldner, that came in there and finished him off. Big 3rd down here. It'd be nice for the Dexter defense to send the Rebels 3 and out on their first possession.
Trevor Waldner, normally an outside linebacker, playing the nose guard position. Definitely looking to take advantage of his mental toughness, but also his speed and quickness to try to offset some of that size of the Rebel line there, as it's a short gain, going to bring up 4th and 2, and it looks like the punt team coming in for the Rebels.
Good defensive stand there by the Bearcats. Well, hold the phone here, Ed. They're going to go for it.
Absolutely. So Katori's lining up under with 3 backs. To the middle back.
And there's a first down.
Cuts back across. Number 38 again, Reed Lucas.
Number 11, Holden Bruce making the tackle. Assist there by the freshman safety, Ethan Stevens.
So with the first down, chains are moved. Clock takes a momentary pause. So first down and 10 from the Rebel 49. Waldner stunts. Waldner lined up to the right of the center and stunted around to the left, but just not able to bring him the back down in the backfield.
Made
Good
the initial
run.
hit, but that young man is quite a load they was trying to bring down there, and I don't think Trevor had quite enough lead in his britches.
So now at the end of 2, Travis is still 3-0 Washington Nationals on top of our St. Louis Cardinals. 3-0, in case I didn't say that.
Well, the Cardinals have been in that position before. They won't panic. A lot of baseball yet to be played.
Nice hard run there by the Rebels. Number 28, Derek Mitchell, and he's been running hard all night.
He's been their workhorse out of the backfield all year long, and there's another big first down.
He scrambles for about 9. It's got to be 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 34-yard line. And off to Harrison. He's quick, but he's brought down. Is that Logan?
Number 51, Logan Quatermas with the tackle.
Not until after a 7-yard gain, but great tackle there by Logan. Maybe an 8-yard gain.
Good recovery there. Logan was credited with the sole Bearcat sack in the first half. The Park Hills defense racked up 4 sacks, however. Looks like number 78 for the Rebels being helped off the field. Jordan Elser, the 6'3", 245-pound junior.
So 2nd and 3 from the Bearcat 28. Harrison the ball. He cuts back. Man, he does that so well. He is so quick. And he scampers for about 7 yards. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. First down, Rebels.
Young man has quick feet and makes quick cuts. He's been getting big yardage for the Rebels all night. Well, the Bearcat defense is really going to need to bow their back here, Ed, and come up with a stop. Ball's on the ground.
Ball bounces forward about 7 or 8 yards, and it's policed up by the Rebels. It's going to be first and goal at the 5-yard line for the Rebels. That ball looked like it bounced just right at John Comfort.
Very lucky bounce there for the Rebels.
Mitchell was the ball carrier. So first and goal again from the 5 of the Bearcats.
Number 12, DJ Buchanan, limping off the field for the Rebels. Let's see if the Bearcats can really make a hard defensive stand here.
And off to Mitchell. He's thrown down at the line of scrimmage, or excuse me, at the goal line. Excuse me, Reed Lucas on the carry, number 38.
I believe that was Logan Quatermas on the tackle once again.
So
senior having a great night tonight.
Yes, he is. He's had many of those. Been a workhorse for the Bearcats all year. So
He and
second
Chase
and
Noe
goal
have done a good job there bottling up the middle of the line all season.
inside the 1. Hand off to
And he's
Mitchell. Or excuse me, Reed Lucas for a touchdown. So it's 6:51 to go. Bearcats score first here in the second half to go up 14-7. Again, they were successful with a 2-point conversion on their first touchdown of the game. It looks like they're going to try a 2-point conversion again this time. Looked
Yep.
like movement.
Off or false start there by the Rebels.
So that'll back them up 5 yards. I still don't see a kicker with a T coming in, so we'll see what Quaterma is talking to his coach. So we see Reed Lucas coming back in the ball game. Or excuse me, that was number 30.
Well, let's see if the Bearcats can
Daniel
keep them
Martin.
out on that 2-point conversion here.
Pass, got a man tipped. Good defense there by, it looks like, is that number 21? Or 31, is that Austin Aldridge?
Austin Aldridge, good job there by the sophomore knocking the ball away. So the Bearcat defense rises to the occasion, thwarts the 2-point attempt by Park Hill Central. It's a 1-touchdown game, 14-7, the Rebels.
Yeah, as Park Hill sets up the kick, we want to remind everybody kickoffs are brought to you by Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie. They're dedicated to providing services to the families of Southeast Missouri with care and compassion. Rainey Mathis will take the time to plan every detail and help to relieve the burden on your family during your time of loss. Visit Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes online at mathisfuneralhomes.com. So Bearcats with the stop there on the 2-point conversion, just down by 7. It's number 16. Or is that 18? Looks like a 16, but I don't see a 16 in my book here. So number 16, the kicker for the Rebels. Cody Duck, nice kick. So he gets back to Chase Young at the 5. Sprints right up the middle, looks for the wedge. Gets brought down at about the 28, maybe 29-yard line of the Bearcats. So we got Dowdy under center. Pitches out to Wick. Wick tries to get to the out, turns the corner, lowers his head and shoulder, and brought down after about a 7, almost 8-yard gain. So nice hard run there by Brad Wick to get the Bearcats started here in the second half.
No. That was number 16, Dakota Duck.
Yes.
That was kicking there for the Rebels. All right, let's see if the Bearcats can get their offense moving here in the third quarter.
Inside handoff, gets about to the first down marker and stopped. Ryan Joyner, big hit there by number 49, Austin Caldwell of the Rebels. See where the spot is. Line of gain crew's been busy tonight on measurements. This officiating crew wanting to be very thorough, and they're going to get another one.
Looks like he's just a little short, Ed.
First down.
Good
just
spot
about the
for
full
the
length of
Bearcats.
the football.
Good hard running there by Brad Wick here on this possession. And that's nothing new for Brad. He's been running the football hard all season long.
Brad bringing the play in. Fells coming out. So 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 39-yard line. Dowdy in the shotgun. Hands off to Joyner, cuts it back up. Brought down across the 40 at about the Bearcat 41. Going to be shy of the 41. Bring up 2nd and a long 8. Fells hustling into play, and Wicks hustling off. Brian Harper just homered to right center to get the lead, extend the lead to 4 for the Nationals. Fake, looking right, releases, but just shy of Ethan Stevens.
Yeah, they're going to whistle.
Flag is down. We
They're
may
gonna
have some interference here.
Yeah, they're going to whistle Park Hill Central for the pass interference here.
Looked like the pass may have been intended for Chase Young, or excuse me, Jonathan Fells, but interference call.
Yeah, the defender was all over Jonathan Fells there. You will see it on the replay.
Just in time.
Yeah, there you can see it.
So first down for the Bearcats by virtue of the penalty. And they'll have 1st and 10 at the Rebel 45 with just under 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ethan Stevens wide to the near side. Chase Young on top of your screen. Hand off to Joyner. Joyner with a little space. He gets out over the 35, down at the 34, so it'll be a first down for the Bearcats.
Nice open field tackle there by number 9, Cody Hampton of the Rebels, but the best rush of the night for Dexter. Offensive line did a good job, opened a nice hole there on the left-hand side. .449 left here in the third quarter.
Fells the move to the slot. Joyner the lone back. Dowdy under center. There's a penalty. Dowdy keeps it out of bounds.
I believe this one's coming back, Ed.
Yeah, I believe we were. Bearcats may have been a little late getting set on the line. In fact, I don't know if they ever came set completely before the snap.
No, they're going to call us for a hold.
So they'll mark off 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Number 68, Drew Mason checking into the game for the Bearcats.
He's got to bring up First and 20.
Number 75, Chris Cannon, checking out.
Now number 20, Zion Pixley, hustling into play.
Ethan Stevens checking out. So now we have first and 22 for the Bearcats.
Dowdy looking deep. Delayed rush.
Pass intended for number 10, Ryan Joyner out of the backfield.
Great rush there by Marlar, forcing Dowdy to get rid of the ball before he wanted to. So second and 20. Stevens bringing the play in.
Second and 22 for Dexter.
Dowdy back to pass. He's wrapped
and another
up.
Big sack.
Great coverage there by the Rebels as Bryan, number 35, Colton Bryan,
along with
brings down the quarterback.
Number 66, Brandon Jones.
But that more so set up with the downfield coverage. Dowdy had protection early, but it just collapsed as the receivers were unable to spring free.
Well, Ed, Dexter had a good drive going, but right now they're going the wrong direction.
Yeah, we got a 3rd and 35-ish from the Bearcat 43. Need to get all the way to the Rebel 24. Dowdy with some room.
Forced out of bounds there by, is that number 30?
Yeah, Marlar. And
Well,
then,
he's been all over the field tonight.
And then met by number 28, Mitchell, at the out-of-bounds line as well, the sideline. It's a gain of about 4.
Hunter Hayes back to punt for Dexter. The sophomore's been handling the punting chores all year long and has done an outstanding job.
Punts up. Good
and
punt.
Nice. Deep
Signal
punt.
for the fair catch at the 20. So with that, we're going to Park Hills to take over at their 20 as the Washington Nationals just hit another home run to go up 6-0.
Not looking good for our Redbirds.
No, and tonight's game brought to you in part by Bagby Investment Consultants in Dexter. Bagby Investment Consultants is a fee-based advisory firm that specializes in giving investment advice, management, and financial planning services. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call at 573-624-4771. So first and 10 for the Rebels, just outside of their 20. And number 28, we called his name a lot, but Mitchell, nice hard run, gain of about 6, maybe 7. Bearcats really need to stop here with the way Park Hills grinds out the clock. You don't want to be going down 2 touchdowns to start the fourth quarter.
Absolutely not. Another turnover would be nice here.
So 2nd and 4 from the 27 of the Rebels. Courtois under center. Joyner with the blitz. Courtois takes off, gets around the outside. Looks like he's going to have yardage for the first down. See where they spot him.
Yep, they do give him the first down. Waldner on the tackle there. He's played a good game from the linebacker position for the Bearcats. Been in the backfield a lot.
And here, Park Hill's doing what they do best, taking a lot of time off the clock, grinding out yardage.
That ball control offense really comes into play in the fourth quarter.
Hand off to Harrison, met at the line of scrimmage, kept his leg going, finally brought down after an 8-yard gain.
Number 45 Fells on the tackle. Page checking in and Wick checking out.
So it looks like they marked it 2nd and 3. Hand off to Mitchell. He breaks the tackle, and he's free on the sideline. It's a foot race. Mitchell pulling away, and Mitchell with the touchdown. Nice hard run. Marlar, Daniel Marlar on that run. Not Mitchell, but Daniel Marlar. A nice run by Marlar for, about 59, 58-yard touchdown. Or add 11 to that, so about 60. So 1:48 to go, and now we see number 3, John Comfort, in to try the point after try. Kick is up.
No good. Oh, it is good.
And so with 1:48 to go, Rebels on top by 14 now. It was a low kick. But hey, Dexter Pizza Company is now under new ownership and have returned to classic recipes. A lunch buffet is available daily along with the popular cookie dough pizza. Call 573-624-7499 to order or visit them on Business 60. Travis, we talked about it in the first half, but if you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed that it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field services on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area, such as Sykeston and Portageville and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their projects, go to turfrenovations.com.
Well, Ed, the Park Hills coaching staff told me they hired those same folks to do their field after getting a look at our field and said it's never looked better.
So in the bottom of the third, Nationals on top, 6-0 with 2 outs. Looks like Derek Mitchell will do the long kick for the Rebels. Short. Policed up at the 12 by Tim Spence. He's brought down at the Bearcats 16, 17-yard line. With 1:43 to go in the third quarter, Bearcats will start on their 18-yard line.
Well, Ed, we're going to see if the Bearcat offense can answer.
Got Joyner, the lone back. Dowdy under center. Pitch back to Ryan. Fumble. Ryan falls on it on the 10-yard line, so it's going to be a loss of 8, almost 9 on the play.
I'm sure that's not what Coach Pixley had in mind.
Coach Pixley talks with Dowdy, and Dowdy brings the play in. Still a good crowd here in the stands at Bland Stadium for senior night. Dowdy rolls out to his right. Good protection. Launches it, but out of play. But we got a flag in the backfield. Maybe a late hit as Dowdy was on the ground out of field of play.
I thought they might want to call pass interference here, but I don't think that ball was catchable. So you must be right.
And it is roughing the passer call. I believe that will be an automatic first down, but 15-yard penalty. First down with the personal foul. Joyner again in the backfield. Wick, I think, is the up back. Nope, maybe Page. Quick handoff. Gain of about 3 for the Bearcats. It was number 45, Jonathan Fells. Page is 42, Fells is 45.
Wick and Stevens checking back in.
And now the end of 3, still
Bruce
6-0.
Pixley checking out.
Dowdy scrambles to his left. Good pursuit by the Rebels. Dowdy gets away.
Oh, Dowdy gets away. He's got a yardage in front of him.
And he's hustled down by number 38, Lucas, and number 30, Marler, after a gain of about 3, brought down at the 31-yard line. There was a lot of turf out there, and that's going to end the third quarter with the Rebels on top by 14, 21-7. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Dexter Bearcat Football live on YHC TV.
Check out the new specials at the Dexter Pizza Company on Business 60. Spaghetti and Meatball Monday. Take Home Tuesday. 60-cent wings on Wednesday. $1 meal drinks on Thirsty Thursday. $2 off extra large pizzas on Fill Me Up Friday. Free salad with any meal on Saturday Salad Day. And Stuff Yourself Sunday. Bring your church bulletin for free drinks with buffet. Delivery available in Dexter and Bloomfield. That's the Dexter Pizza Company, 624-7499.
At First National Bank, we are committed to helping our communities thrive and grow by providing a solid financial foundation on which our neighbors can build their dreams. Banking decisions are made here in our communities, where we understand the needs of our customers. We service our loans in-house and don't sell your loans off to other banks with whom you have no personal relationship. Come, let us help you reach your dreams. First National Bank, with 4 convenient locations to serve you. First National Bank, believing in community, preparing for the future.
And we're back, and thanks again to Brett Dorton, Scott Nelson, and Jason Comfort for our third quarter stats. Offensively, it's starting to pull away there. The Park Hill Central 14 first down, Bearcats 11. The Rebels now have 299 yards on the ground, 17 for the Bearcats. As we see the play there, Dowdy rolling to his left, gets free, turns the corner, first downs. He slides down at the 40. So good run there by DJ Dowdy. Passing-wise, our yards, Bearcats with 132, Central still with only 15, so total yards 314 to 149 in favor of the Rebels.
Individual statistics through 3 quarters. Park Hill Central, Derek Mitchell has 13 rushes for 74 yards, and they're led in rushing by Cody Harrison, 10 rushes for 116 yards.
Dowdy under center, Young in motion. Dowdy back to pass, gets rid of it. Yeah, looked like the ball may have been tipped there.
And Park Hills did not attempt to pass in the third quarter. Still 1 for 5 for 15 yards. And for Dexter, a little more positive yardage. We have Brad Wick with 7 attempts for 9 yards. Chase Young, 2 attempts for 11 yards. Ryan Joyner, 7 attempts for 4 yards. Through 3 quarters, DJ Dowdy is 7 of 11 for 132 yards with 1 touchdown. He's been sacked 5 times.
Young in motion. Hand off to Wick. Gets about a yard, maybe 2.
On the defensive side of the football, the Rebels have 3 players with 5 sacks apiece, Caldwell, Bryan, and Comfort. And they have 5 sacks on the game. The Dexter Bearcats are led in tackling by Logan Quatermas with 9 tackles and 1 sack. Joyner has 7 tackles, as does Foles. Kronk, Waldner, No, and Bruce 5 apiece.
Dowdy from the shotgun. Good protection. He goes deep. Intended for Ethan Stevens.
Knocked away by number 7, Hunter Courtois.
And he had good position as he was inside the receiver. And he has height advantage on the receiver as well. So with that, it's 4th and 8. And we see Hunter Hayes in to punt for the Bearcats with 10:47 to go in the ball game.
Another score, Ed, that will be of interest to our district is North County leading Potosi 21-0 in the third quarter.
Hey, Matt Holliday just doubled to left, and Carlos Beltran scored to get the Cardinals on the board. Now 6-1 in the top of the fourth. Hunter's off the side of his foot, out of bounds at the Rebel 42-yard line, 43, almost 44 they say now. So good field position for the Rebels for their first possession here in the fourth quarter. So Bearcats need a 3-and-out now to stay in this ball game.
No doubt. Yeah, time for this Dexter Bearcat defense. It's played very well on the whole through this game. But they're really going to have to step up now and force a turnover or get a 3-and-out.
Hand off to Mitchell. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I thought he handed it off to Mitchell. He fooled everybody in the press box. It fooled the referees as Courtois was running down the sideline with the ball. But the whistle was blown, excuse me. And
I have to admit I'm confused myself, Ed.
The same thing happened my junior year in high school, Travis. We were playing Sykeston for homecoming, and they were up 7-6, and our quarterback faked, ran around the side, and he was down at the 10-yard or running at the 10-yard line by himself with the ball when they blew the whistle dead. And it came back to where they blew the ball dead at, even though he was holding the ball in the end zone. And but once the whistle's blown, then that stops the play, right or wrong. It stops the play, and so this time the Bearcats are the beneficiary, and the Rebels, they can protest it. But again, they're still 2 touchdowns in control, so they're not going to fight over it real hard, I'm sure. But great effort and great fake there by Courtois. And this time, number 30, Daniel Marler, another hard runner for the Rebels. He breaks free for a gain of about 9. For a first down. Hey, Pizza Hut current specials. The big dinner box is back with 2 medium 1-topping pizzas, 5 breadsticks, and your choice of 8 wings, stuffed pizza rollers, or Tuscany pasta for just $19.99. Follow Pizza Hut on Facebook and Twitter to receive special offers exclusive to fans and followers. Hand off to Harrison. He scrambles for about 8, and there's a flag on the play. But give Pizza Hut a call at 573-624-5333. See, it looks like holding against the Rebels. So that's going to bring the gain back. We'll see where they spot it off. Still first down. So well, first and 18.
First and 18.
Nice stop there by Ryan Joyner on Daniel Marler for a short gain of about 3. $9:29 to go here in the ball game.
The clock is not the Bearcats' friend at the moment.
Hand off to Harrison. This time he's wrapped up right on the outside. Gain of about 1 to bring up 3rd and 14.
Number 11, Holden Bruce on the tackle.
Marion bringing the play in. Marler in motion. The handoff to Harrison. He's hit immediately.
Yeah.
No gain, so it'll bring 4th and long, 4th and 14.
A gang of red shirts there.
Led by number 50, Chase Snow. Number 51 in on that tackle, I believe, also, Travis.
I think I know that young man from somewhere.
He says a lot of good things about his daddy. They're going to punt as we see John Comfort, or at least line up for it. Comfort back. Kick is up off the side of his foot. Out of bounds at about the 29 or 32-yard line of the Bearcats. So only a gain of about 10 yards on that net gain of 10 on that punt, maybe 11. So the Bearcats with pretty good field position, but only 7:53 to go here in the ball game, and they're down 2 touchdowns.
Well, Dexter's going to have to really get something going on this possession, Ed. They're running out of time.
Young in motion, or hand off to Joyner, cuts back up. Gain of about 1. Then he's stuffed out by a couple of Rebels. Looks like number 49 leading the tackle there, Austin Caldwell, and also number 35, Colton Bryan.
Well, that play has worked about as well as it worked all night. About a 2-yard gain, if that.
And it looks like they're going to credit him with a 1. So 2nd and 9.
I think the Bearcats are really going to have to crank up the passing game if they want to get back in this football game.
Stevens in the slot. Dowdy rolls out to his right.
Nice job there by number 3, John Comfort, to knock that ball away.
Yeah, Chase Young was coming back for the ball, but again, as you said, Comfort with a great play. You know, winning on the football field doesn't happen by accidents. Players and coaches work throughout the long summer, conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our Dexter student-athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of discipline and teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe in the character that sports helps to build, and we're proud to help support athletes on the field and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Dowdy back in the shotgun. He's got some room on the side. He's got the first down and then out of bounds. It looks like he was trying to stop up there on the sideline, and he's bumped by the Park Hill Rebel defender.
Coach Pixley's he's campaigning for a late hit.
It. But, yeah, he was bumped, but Dowdy was pulling up. So Fells brought the play in as Wick hustles off the field.
DJ's really done a nice job tonight, Ed, making something out of nothing when that pocket collapses.
Looked like
that was a busted play from the get-go.
Yep. Fells slips in the backfield, so a loss of about 4.
Bearcats fortunate that they didn't call a false start on us.
It kind of looked like the left side of the line was in action going on left of the ball before the ball.
But with the loss on the play, it amounts to about the same thing. Looks like Joyner is checking out and Wick is checked back in.
Young across the middle.
And he's going to have the first down.
Forward, going to be close to the first down. See where they spot the ball. Looks like from here it's going to be about a half-yard short as he's across the Rebel 44, but needs to cross the 43. So 3rd and 1.
A short one.
Nice run after the catch there by Chase Young, and great job hanging on to the ball.
Now the scoreboard has credited him with a first down, but the marker on the sideline says 3rd down.
We'll go with what's on the field. How's that? Pitch to Wicks. Fumble. Looks to be recovered by the Rebels.
Yep. Bad time for a fumble.
Number 38, Reed Lucas. The ball just bounced right to him. He fell right on it. So with 5:28 to go, the Rebels are going to take over on their 46-yard line.
That looked kind of like a busted play to me there. Brad didn't look like he was anticipating the pitch out there at all. Not sure DJ and Brad were on the same page there.
And this time, Cotermus keeps it. The referees see goes wide for a gain of about 14 yards. So a repeat of what we saw earlier. This time the referees called it right. But a great fake inside. And all that Bearcat line collapsed right on it.
Yeah, they bought it hook, line, and sinker. Good job by Courtois there selling the fake.
Clock keeps ticking. This time hand off to Harrison. Up the middle, breaks some tackles, shakes loose. And he's brought down at about the Bearcat 17, 18-yard line. So a gain of 14 by Harrison.
This big Rebel offensive line is really starting to impose its will on the Bearcats here in the second half.
2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Nationals on top, 6-1. Courtois keeps it again. Tries to get it back to Martin. Fumble. Ball's there and recovered by the Bearcats. That's their 25-yard line.
Courtois just trying to do too much with the football there, Ed.
Looked like he tried to pitch it back to Marler when he was in the grasp. And
should have just tucked that football away and went down. Took the sack. Who was that recovered for Dexter? Was that number 1, Trevor Waldner? I believe it was. Well, the Bearcats have another chance here, Ed. That's 3 turnovers, and we really need to start capitalizing on these Rebel errors.
Deep pass. Bearcat falls down. This is intended for Ethan Stevens.
Yep, the freshman just flat tripped over his own feet there.
Had a step, and so with 4:41 to go in the ball game, 2nd and 10 from the Bearcat 25-yard line.
That pass looked on the money too. If Ethan had not fallen down, it had 7 points written all over it.
Hand off to Joyner. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd and 10.
It looked like he got through that big defensive line, but their linebackers closed in and snuffed that run out in a hurry.
Dowdy under pressure.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get a face mask.
Going to get a face mask there.
But good pursuit there by number 35, Colton Bryan.
But he reached in there and grabbed DJ by the face mask, making the tackle, and that's a no-no.
And it was the guy.
Yeah. He had him by the face mask all the way there.
Well, it was one of those things where the referee was behind the play and not able to see the front. And the line judge, the side judge here downfield did have the clear view. But did they wave off the flag? Because they're calling third down now. So must have waved off the flag. Brings up 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17 with under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Dowdy flag down. Stevens, well defended by Courtois.
Yeah, Ethan had to become the defender on that play, or Courtois was going to pick that pass off.
Flag cutback block on the Bearcats, or chop block, I guess it is. I think the Rebels will decline that, bring up 4th and 17 from the Bearcats' 18-yard line. Hunter Hayes back to punt for the Bearcats with 3:41 to go here in the ball game. As we see Derek Mitchell and Reed Lucas deep for the punt to receive the punt for the Rebels. Toward the sideline, out of bounds at the Bearcat 48-yard line. So the Rebels will take over with 3:34 to go and up by 14 points.
They must have ruled that face mask was just the 5-yard incidental variety. The Bearcats didn't get a first down out of that.
He was in the grass, and then he brought his other hand up, if I recall what I saw correctly.
And the officials must have agreed with you.
But inside handoff to the up back. Number 38 breaking tackles. Finally brought down by Ethan Stevens after about a 17, 18-yard gain at the Bearcat 29-yard line.
Just a failure to wrap up and finish off the tackle there for the Bearcats.
But Reed Lucas doing a great job of keeping those feet going and those shoulders in front of him.
Looked like both Chase Noah and Noah Kronk had him wrapped up, and then off he went to the races. Good saving tackle there by the freshman Ethan Stevens from the safety position. The Rebels have number 6, Braden Marion in at quarterback now.
And number 4, Logan Comfort in as the up back. Hand off to 12. We've seen him, DJ Buchanan, or Buchanan. Short gain.
Host of Bearcats in there on the tackle.
Flag on the play. I missed it. Against the Rebels.
Was that an illegal substitution?
Believe so. And now we see Marion in at quarterback. So back up at 5. 1st and 15 now for the Rebels with 3:01 to go in the ball game. Logan Comfort, the up back. Hand off again to 12. He spins. DJ Buchanan. Gain of about 1. But keeping the clock ticking.
And that's just what Park Hills wants right now. They'll trade those 1 or 2 yard gains for seconds off the clock all night long. 2nd and 13 for the Rebels. Not a wide out lined up for them.
Sam Holloway, the tailback. He'll get the ball. Looks for a hole. Patient runner springs
Bumps
free.
it out to the outside.
Ethan Stevens
makes the tackle.
Open field tackle. So great job by Stevens from the safety position recovering. But Holloway just following his block. Patient runner. Saw it clogged up there on the 7 hole or the 5 hole and ran around the outside.
I tell you what, he was all that was between the Rebel running back and pay dirt. Nice touchdown saving tackle there by Ethan Stevens.
So clock stopped to move the chains. Park Hill hustles to the line, waiting for the clock to be heard. The whistle. It starts. 2 minutes to go here in the ball game.
The Bearcat defenders really need to make force a turnover here.
Holloway again, brought down.
Nice open field tackle there by Trevor Waldner. He's been all over the field tonight. Played a good game for the Bearcats on defense, as he has all season.
Absolutely. So a short gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9 from the 11. So the Rebels can't get a first down without scoring the touchdown.
Now Dexter's going to have to start taking a chance here on defense, try to make something happen.
Clock ticks down to 1:20. And there's a touchdown. That time Logan Comfort, the up back, took it straight up the middle. Nice run there, good execution by the Rebels to go up 27-7.
Park Hill's very fortunate on that play, Ed. They didn't get a personal foul penalty for some extracurricular activity here in the backfield.
Rebels, a little confusion getting the kicking team in. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout before we have a delay of game. So timeout Park Hills. He just keeps everybody out on the field. He just didn't want to take the 5-yard penalty for delay of game, I guess.
No doubt.
So 1:16 to go here in the ball game. Park Hills Central's on top by 20. And here we go. John Comfort back to kick. Bailey the holder, ball down, kick is up, no good.
No good.
Looked like it went off the side of his foot this time. So with 1:16 to go, Rebels on top. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football Live on YHC TV.
Join us throughout fall at the Dexter Queen for your traditional pig basket and your favorite treat of choice. Popular new items on the menu are barbecue nachos and the barbecue tater. And don't forget that new skinny pig. And don't leave without trying our delicious Cyclone of the Month or our banana split. Our traditional hot sauce is now available in 12-ounce squeeze bottles, and Dexter Queen t-shirts are on sale as well. Order ahead by calling 624-2330 and take advantage of our new drive-thru. See you soon.
Hello, I'm Terry Swinger, and I'm a candidate for Missouri State Senate. And I'd like to wish the Dexter Bearcats and all of our area football teams a safe and successful season. Not only does football help our youth physically, but there's a lot of life skills to be learned too. Cooperation, leadership, and sportsmanship. I'd like to wish all of our area teams the best. Again, I'm Terry Swinger, I'm running for State Senate, and I would love to have your vote on November the 6th.
And there's the kick, policed up
Hello,
by
I'm Terry
Chase
Swinger, and I'm a
Young.
candidate.
And he's brought down at the 23-yard line of the Bearcats. Hey, we just had a walk, so now bases loaded in the top of the 5th with no outs.
Go Redbirds.
Shane Robinson just walked. Cosman went to second. Descalzo now on third. I believe it might be John Jay coming up to bat.
Well, this is the Cardinals' chance. They need to get back in the game right here.
Dowdy under center. Hand off to Joyner. He's met in the backfield for a loss of 2, maybe 3. Got a spot at the 22-yard line, so it'll be a loss of 2.
Ed, they say football is won and lost in the trenches right there on the line of scrimmage, and we've certainly seen that here tonight. The Park Hills Central Rebels just too strong there on that defensive front.
See number 22, Tim Spence, bringing the play in for the Bearcats. It is John Jay up to bat, so the Cardinals with the top of the order, down 5, bases loaded, nobody out in the top of the 5th. Hand off to Spence, and he scrambles ahead to the 25, 24-yard line, so a gain of 5, 6 yards.
Good productive run there by the sophomore.
We got 14-13. We got one play left if they call it. 9, 8, 7. Dowdy will make sure it's the last play regardless. There's Joyner going to be down, and so that's the ball game, folks. Congratulations, Park Hill Central Varsity Rebels with the victory tonight, 27-7 over the hometown Dexter Bearcats. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with your game time stats.
You'll receive a higher grade of home care from A-Plus Medical Equipment, the only locally owned home medical equipment provider in Dexter and the surrounding area. We offer numerous services to provide for your home medical needs. And now available at A-Plus Medical Equipment, diabetic shoes. Stop by and see our large selection in our display room. If you're not satisfied with your current provider service, call A-Plus Medical Equipment at 624-2300 or visit us at our location behind the Hickory Log Restaurant in Dexter.
Baker Implement Company in Malden, your local source for everyday hardware essentials such as shovels, tools, mower, and welding parts. Now offering all new Case IH apparel for all ages, including kids. Of course, we've got the big tractors, but we have toy tractors too. A great gift for a future farmer. Check out our Bush Hog zero-turn lawnmowers and visit our friendly staff off of Highway 25 south of Malden.
When he decided to run for the Senate seat, I said, anything that I can do to help, I'll do.
If elected, his voice will be heard, but more importantly, respected.
People that are out there will understand more about Doug and appreciate him the same way that I do.
I would urge anybody voting to just look at Doug's history.
And I'm proud of him for taking the opportunity at this point in his life to run and to represent me and other people like me.
What he says, he'll do.
Montgomery Bank is a family-owned bank that has been providing easier and friendlier financial solutions to our customers since 1957. Montgomery Bank and its employees are very proud to be a part of and serve the Dexter community. Our commitment to provide both financial and volunteer support to our area is a part of our corporate culture, which is to give back to the communities we serve. The employees would like to wish the Dexter Bearcats the best of luck this season. To learn more about Montgomery Bank, visit our location at 140 South Walnut or online at montgomerybank.com. Montgomery Bank, member FDIC.
A proven leader dedicated to fairness and justice. Rob Mayer has handled over 2,300 criminal and civil cases during his 15 years as attorney. Rob Mayer believes every citizen who enters our courts deserves to be heard and treated with respect. They want their case handled fairly and in an impartial manner, based on the law and the facts of the case. As your judge, Rob Mayer will be guided by those principles. He earned your trust in Jefferson City. Now let's put him to work at home. Leadership you know, values you can trust. Vote Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge. Paid for by Missourians for Mayor, Nancy Mayer, Treasurer.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
For lunch, supper, anytime, the best food in Dexter is always Pizza Hut Wing Street. Our famous pizzas are handmade with all natural ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives. For a quick lunch, try our buffet. Eat all you want. Our delicious pasta selections will soon be your family favorite. And Wing Street wings are perfect for get-togethers. Wing it like a pro. Add potato wedges, dunkers, or mini pies with a 2-liter of your favorite Pepsi product, and you've got a full meal. There's always something good cooking at your Dexter Pizza Hut. Call or order online today.
The powder room of Dexter has new ownership, but still the same great bare minerals of Mario Badescu. All new lines featuring Lily Pulitzer and Lottie Dottie's jewelry. The powder room of Dexter now has women's clothing featuring Gypsy Junkies and Mud Pie, with new lines being added every week. We still offer the same great Princess and Little Divas party starting at age 3 and up. Don't miss the new Bare Minerals launch at the Powder Room and Boutique of Dexter, located at 9 East Stoddard in historic downtown Dexter.
The Stoddard County Republican Club asks that you support the following candidates on Election Day, this November 6th. Carol Jarrell for the 2nd District Commissioner. Danny Talkington for 1st District Commissioner. Mike Watkins for County Treasurer. Darrell Penberthy for County Coroner. Rob Mayer for Circuit Judge. Dennis Fowler for State Representative. And Doug Leibla for State Senate. Remember to vote November 6th, Election Day. Paid for by the Stoddard County Republican Club, Evelyn Griffin, Treasurer.
Professional service with care and compassion. We at Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes strive to provide you a respectable environment and services during the time of your loss. We offer numerous services including pre-planning arrangements, memorial family tributes, and webcasting for those unable to attend a service. We will listen to you and your wishes to help plan a celebration consistent with your expectations. Rainey Mathis Funeral Homes in Dexter and Bernie.
Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance is celebrating our 100th year. We started protecting rural farmers way back in 1910, ensuring folks no one else would. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance has been a family business for 4 generations, and we continue that tradition today, providing solid home, farm, and commercial insurance at very competitive rates. When the ice storm hit us, we were out there with you. All of our claims were processed within days, and we will continue to provide the best coverage and the best service for the next 100 years. Southeast Missouri Mutual Insurance, a century of service.
And folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
Hey, and we're back again. Congratulations, Park Hills Central, a 27-7 victory over our hometown Dexter Bearcats. With that, Park Hills moves to 6-2, and the Bearcats be 1-7 on the season. Next week, we travel up to Malden to finish out the regular season, and then a week after that, we will be first round of the playoffs. The way we sit right now, we're probably going to be on the road. We'll have to wait and see how the rest of the district plays out.
Looks like we'll probably be traveling to Fredericktown.
If things hold true, absolutely. Thanks to Travis there, but we'll and I'm sorry, Travis, I'm looking at the Cardinal game over my shoulder here, and Craig just walked in another run, so still bases loaded, 2 outs, and now 6-3 for the Cardinals, or for the Washington Nationals over the Cardinals. But real quick, let's get some team stats here. Offensively, Park Hill Central's really just started pulling away after that first quarter. 20 first downs on the evening, Bearcats 13. You look at net yards rushing, 404 yards on the ground for the Rebels, and only 42 for the Bearcats. Passing, 15 yards for the Rebels, 146 for the Bearcats. So total yards, 419 to 188, and as you said before in the pregame, 4 6 yards, 4 6 yards, 4 to 6 yards. Grinded out, 8, 10, 12 plays, touchdown, and 7, 8, 9 minutes off the clock, and that's exactly what Park Hills did. Bearcats looked real good on that first offensive outing. Came down and first to score, but after that, the adjustments made by Park Hills in between quarters just really, and the pass rush picked up their game, and it really made it difficult for DJ Dowdy this evening.
Well, that big defensive line for the Park Hills Rebels just really dominated the game after the Dexter marched down and scored on their first offensive possession, and then they really took over from there and just really limited what Dexter was able to do. If you look at the individual stats from the Rebels, Cody Harrison had 14 rushes for 136 yards. He was their leading rusher. Derek Mitchell had 13 rushes for 74 yards. Reed Lucas, 7 rushes for 46 yards. Daniel Marler, 6 rushes for 94 yards. So they just kept running in, big back after big back, fresh legs constantly in the backfield behind that big offensive line, and they just played their typical game just like a big steamroller, and they just finally flattened our Bearcats there in the second half. For Dexter, DJ Dowdy was our leading rusher tonight. He had 13 attempts for 13 yards. He was followed by Chase Young with 2 attempts for 11 yards. We really dominated the game in terms of the pass. DJ was 8 of 17 for 146 yards with 1 touchdown. Ethan Stevens had 4 receptions for 38 yards and 1 touchdown. Chase Young, 4 receptions for 108 yards. Park Hill Central didn't even throw the ball in the second half. They were 1 for 5 for 15 yards, but that's not their game. On defense, they had 5 sacks. They were led in tackles by 3 young men with 6 tackles, Brian, Comfort, and Lucas. The Bearcats led in tackles by Jonathan Foles with 11, Logan Quatermas with 11, and he was credited with the lone sack for the Bearcats defense. A valiant effort by the Bearcats tonight, just a little overmatched.
Absolutely, and so, but they stayed in the ball game throughout. All 4 quarters played hard, and so saw a few things. Maybe we'll see a little another matchup in a couple of weeks, but as you said, it looks like right now we're looking at Fredericktown in week number 10. So as things stand right now, this is going to be our final home game of the year. Travis, appreciate you being on board this year. It's been a lot of fun.
I've really enjoyed it.
Glad we finally got one game in that wasn't in the rain.
It was a beautiful night here at Charles Bland Stadium.
Absolutely. So thanks to Rick DePriest and, of course, Tyler Wagner there in the production. And, Tyler, thanks for letting us be on board and bring another season of Bearcat football.
Absolutely.
So keep watching YAC TV to keep up with your high school football and the rest of your high school sports, the Sports Roundtable. Tomorrow morning, Tyler will give you an update, and each week until football season's over. Also, there's some Stoddard County Athletic Association Conference Volleyball Championships tonight. Dexter was playing for 3rd. Advance and Bernie playing for the championship. So, but you can get all caught up on that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We want to thank every one of you for watching. And with that, we're going to say go Cardinals and switching on over to the other game in town. And we'll see you guys soon.